Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the channel Awesome Learning. The next topic that we will be doing today is the fruit and the seed. As you see, the fruit. I told you in the previous video that ovary will develop into a fruit. So it is the ripened ovary developed after fertilization. It is the characteristic feature of flowering plants. The fruit is the characteristic feature of flowering plants, that is the angiosperms. A fruit formed without fertilization of ovary is called parthenocarpic fruit. Like banana is a parthenocarpic fruit. So a fruit actually is a result of fertilization. Fruit is the result of fertilization. That is when male and female gametes will fuse together, fertilization will occur, and then the fruit will be formed. But sometimes there are fruits which are formed without fertilization, and such fruits are called parthenocarpic fruit. The fusion part will be missing here. That is, the gametes will not fuse. Only the structure, any one cell or structure can develop into a fruit, and that type of fruit is called parthenocarpic fruit. We will be doing this elaborately in class 12 also. So banana is a parthenocarpic fruit. Now in mango and coconut, fruit is called a drupe. This is the picture of mango and coconut. The fruit here is called drupe. They are one seeded, okay, and developed from monocarpellary, because monocarpal means only one carpel. So they are one seeded. They do have only one seed, and they develop from monocarpellary superior ovaries. Now you know what are superior ovaries? The ovaries which are at the top, and all the other floral appendages like the petals, the calyx, the androecium, all these are developing from below the ovary. So we have done this, what is superior ovary and what is inferior ovary. So drupe, mango and coconut, the fruits are called drupe. They are one seeded, they are monocarpellary, and they have superior ovaries. Then here a fruit has parts, various parts, like the first one is pericarp, that is the fruit wall. If you see here, let me show you pericarp. The fruit wall, it may be dry or fleshy. Okay, so thick and fleshy pericarp is differentiated. Now this is actually a pericarp which is being divided into three parts. The outer one is the epicarp, the middle one is the mesocarp, and the inner one is the endocarp. So all these three parts combine together to form pericarp. That is the wall of the fruit. Okay, so outer one is the epicarp, middle one is the mesocarp, and the inner one is the endocarp, as you see in the diagram. All these three combine together to form a pericarp, that is fruit wall. Then inside the fruit, after the fruit wall, there is a seed, because seeds are present inside the fruit only in flowering plants. In gymnosperms, the seeds are naked. You know that, you have done this. In mango, the pericarp is well differentiated into the thin epicarp. This is quite thin. Then fleshy edible part which you eat in mango. This is the mesocarp, and the stony hard part is the endocarp. Right? So this is actually the three parts of the wall of mango, which is the pericarp. In coconut, the mesocarp is fibrous. Okay, here the mesocarp is this fibrous part is the mesocarp. Okay, it is fibrous. You can they have splitted it out. You can see here also. This is endocarp, that is the hard shell. The fibrous part is the husk part is the mesocarp, and the outer lining is the exocarp. It is quite easily differentiated here. And inside, जिसको आप बोलते हो ना नारियल की मलाई और पानी, that is called endosperm. They also call it as meat. So the malai part is called endosperm, and the liquid, the coconut water, is also endosperm. There are two types of endosperm. We will be doing all this in class 12. Okay. Now we come to the seed. See, It is mature ovule. I told you ovary will develop into a fruit and ovules will develop into a seed. So it is a mature ovule developed after fertilization. Seed is made up of seed coat and an embryo. A seed contains a seed coat as you see here, and it also has an embryo inside. This is an embryo inside. Okay, so embryo is made up of radicle. You see, this is radicle and this is embryonal axis. This line is embryonal axis, and it has two cotyledons. You see here, these are the two cotyledons examples they have given, gram and p, and sometimes it may have also one cotyledon as the examples are shown here. This is one cotyledon in wheat and maize. So this is all about seed. Here, the outermost covering of seed is called the seed coat. Seed coat has two layers. This again has two layers. One is the outer one is the testa and the inner one is the tegmen. If you see here, this is the outer one testa, the inner one is the tegmen. Okay. On the seed coat there is a scar. आप कभी आजकल जैसे मटर आजकल this is the season when you find मटर pea. तो आप जब मटर छिलते हो तो आप देखना कि मटर का दाना हाथ में लेके उसके ऊपर एक स्कार है और वो पॉइंट है जहां से वो अटैच्ड था मटर में, जिस पॉइंट पे वो अटैच्ड था वो स्कार है। जब आप छील लोगे उसको निकाल लोगे मटर को तो आपको एक स्कार नजर आएगा। दैट स्कार हियर इज कॉल्ड हीलियम, ठीक है, थ्रू विच द डेवलपिंग सीड वाज अटैच्ड टू द फ्रूट। ओके, एंड अबव द हीलियम, ठीक उसी स्कार के पास थोड़ा सा ऊपर, देयर विल बी अ स्मॉल पोर विच इज कॉल्ड माइक्रोपाइल। एक छोटा सा पोर है जिसको हम बोलते हैं माइक्रोपाइल। ओके, तो जब आप इस सीड को वाटर में डिप करोगे तो ये थोड़े टाइम बाद सीड विल स्वेल अप। कैसे? बिकॉज वाटर हैज एंटर्ड, एंड फ्रॉम वेयर डिड द वाटर एंटर? इट एंटर्ड थ्रू द माइक्रोपाइल, right? Then you see within the seed coat is the embryo. Inside it is we have the embryo and embryonal axis. This is the axis, okay, with two cotyledons. Okay, the cotyledons are fleshy and they are full of reserve food materials. And at the ends of the embryonal axis, ये जो axis है इसके नीचे वाले end में radicle है which will develop into a root, and ऊपर वाले end में plumule है which will develop into a stem, right? So in some seeds such as castor, the endosperm is formed due to double fertilization, that is a food storing tissue. This we have done, if you remember, कि there are two pollen gametes, two gametes are there. One will fuse with the egg to form the embryo and other will fuse with the polar nuclei to form three nuclei, that is triploid, which the structure is known as endosperm. Okay, this we have done if you remember. So castor has the endosperm which is being formed by the double fertilization. In plants such as bean, gram and pea, the seeds are non-endospermous. That means endosperm is not seen in these mature seeds. Why is endosperm not seen? Because all the endosperm has been consumed by the developing seed. सारा का सारा एंडोस्पर्म कंज्यूम हो गया, ठीक है, जब सीड डेवलप हुआ प्लांट में तो सारा एंडोस्पर्म कंज्यूम हो गया। Generally, monocot seeds are endospermic, but some are non-endospermic. Non-endospermic examples they've given as orchids. In cereals like maize, the seed coat is membranous and generally fused with the fruit wall. Endosperm is bulky and stores food. Endosperm basically is responsible for storage of food because while development, when the seed will develop into a new plant, it will require some energy, some food. So from where will it take that food? It will take the food from the endosperm. Outer covering of the endosperm separates the embryo by a protein layer called alluron layer. If you see here, this is alluron layer. Let me show you. This whole is alluron layer if you see. Okay, this is alluron layer, protein layer hai. Okay, then the embryo is small and situated in a groove at one end of the endosperm. ये एक groove में घुस गया, देखो small है, छोटा सा है, एक कोने में आ गया. It consists of one large and shield shaped cotyledon. okay, known as the scutellum. This is the scutellum or the cotyledon, and a short axis, ये एक छोटी सी एक्सिस है यहाँ पे, एंड इस छोटी सी एक्सिस में ऊपर की तरफ है प्लूम्यूल विच विल डेवलप इनटू अ स्टेम, एंड लोअर साइड इट हैज रेडिकल विच विल डेवलप इनटू अ रूट. Now the plumule is covered by coleoptile. It is a covering or a sheath which will protect the plumule. This coleoptile will protect the plumule, and coleorhiza will protect the radicle. अब क्वेश्चन बच्चे कई बार पूछते हैं कि नीचे सिर्फ एक ही शीट है और ऊपर बड़ी सारी हैं. अब नीचे एक ही इसलिए बेटा बिकॉज रेडिकल को सॉइल के थ्रू पास ऑन करना है, रूट्स बनाने हैं, तो इट्स बेटर टू हैव ओनली वन कवरिंग, ताकि वो आसानी से उस कवरिंग को तोड़ के बाहर आ सके. ओके, थ्रू द सॉइल, इट हैज टू गो थ्रू द सॉइल. So this was all about the fruit and the seed.